Hey everyone, welcome back to day 11 of 100 days of Solidity series. So in this video, we will learn about modifiers in Solidity. Okay, so modifiers in Solidity are nothing but some kind of reusable functions, actually, which you can use to perform some preconditions checking before executing a function. Like if you want to perform some, let's say, some conditions before executing this function, you can use modifiers. Okay, although you can write it within this function as well, we will see how it actually works. Okay, and you can even use to restrict access to particular function and all those things. Okay, so let's see an example. Let's write a modifier, let's say sender, and like this. Okay, so this is actually a modifier definition, like syntax of modifier. So first starts the modifier keyword and followed by the modifier name. Okay, and after that we will have to write some code if you want to. Let's say we will use a require statement which we learned in the previous video. Let's say message.sender is equal to this address. Okay, you can use any conditions in the require statement. We will just say not owner. Okay, let's let it be this for now, and let's do this. Okay, so what this modifier basically tells is it basically checks if the message.sender is this address. Okay, if it's not this address, it will revert the transaction with this message, okay, which we saw in our previous video. And what this basically means is this tells this modifier, after checking this condition or after doing whatever code which is there up right here, you can go to the function. Okay, so let's see complete flow now. We'll use sender here, and let's have a variable, like let's say event public num equals, let's say 10 for now, and let's make num equals 11. Okay, so what's basically happening is here, when a function is called, when this day11 function is called, before executing this code, it actually sees if there are any modifiers. Okay, if there is a modifier, it moves to that modifier. Okay, like it comes up right here, it sees if there is a modifier. If there is, it will go here. Okay, it will execute all the conditions, like not only conditions, if you want to perform some state changes as well, you can do that as well. Okay, so it will do all the code, like execute all the code up right here, and once it sees this code like underscore and a semicolon, it understands that I have to move to the function now. Okay, so after seeing this code up right here, it will come to the function body. Okay, and this code will be executed along with any other code that's below this. Okay, so now let's deploy and see how it actually works. Okay, let's deploy it, and as you can see, I am using the same address as I specified here, so our function should not actually fail, okay, let's call day 11 and let's take this above. As you can see, the function successfully executed. Why? Because I have called with the same address which is specified here. Okay, so how it basically went is, it came up right here, it sees that there's a modifier, it will come up right here, it checked this condition, and after checking this, it will execute this code. It's executed this code. Okay, so now if we see the num variable value, it's actually 11. Okay, so this is how a modifier works. And let's deploy again with a different account. Let's say this account for now. As you can see, the address is different, and deploy. Okay, so we deployed our contract. Let's clear the terminal. Yeah, so now when we call day11 function, see, it actually fails because the address which we are calling in, like the message.sender, is not actually this address. So it failed with the message not owner. Okay, so what happened is the same flow, it came up right here, and since it got failed up right here, it did not come inside this. Okay, if we call num up right here, as you can see, it's still 10 and this code did not get executed. Okay, so this is how you can perform some preconditions checking if you want to perform. Okay, like you can perform any conditions up right here. Okay, and one more thing is, if you want to pass any parameters, let's say we will send address sender and we will call like this. Okay, So this is how you can pass a parameter, okay, to a modifier. You can pass as many as parameters you want. And one more thing is you can have as many as modifiers you want, okay. Let's say there is sender 1, you can have sender 1 here as well, okay. Sender 2, sender 3, or any other modifiers, you can have as many as them up right here, okay. And the execution flow will be same like this, like the first modifier will be executed first and the second will be executed second, okay. So this is how it gets executed. So this is all about modifiers. I hope you guys got to know about the modifiers in Solidity. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye bye.